Okay, we've done heaps of those things lately. Let's see if we can make this one come up a treat, even though it's a challenging one. Let's see if we can make this look any good. Yeah, I really miss my future husband Luigi. I really do. It's really difficult living without him. I really wish I could be by his side. So the only way I can see myself finding this person, Luigi, is by going on television, folks, with what I do here, to showcase my talent and hopefully find him. I did some stupid things when I was young, and I just can't have closure until I found Luigi and that we can patch up what I did wrong. Anyway, let's just get off that for a moment. What do we got? We've got here a sugar-free V can, an empty one. I'm on a sugar-free. I'm not drinking or eating much that's got sugar in it. I'm going on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight, which has proven more difficult than I expected. It's easy to gain weight for me, but not to lose it, which is a real pain in the ass. So now we're just going to roll this across the glass. So it's really difficult losing weight, and I'm just not drinking like heavily sugared drinks. I just will use sugar-free whenever I can. Sorry about the pun. I have like skim milk in my cappuccinos, and I have artificial sweetener like Equal to sweeten my coffee. That looks shit house. It looks interesting, but it still looks shit. Gonna try another one. But yeah, this is not an easy thing, but losing weight is not an easy thing either. Losing weight is fucking hard. It's what I want to do, but it's not as easy as I was hoping. I'm listing the things that I'm eating during the day and in the evening, and basically I'm writing them down, itemizing them, so that when I see a dietitian, they'll be able to help me tailor a diet plan that'll hopefully work. Dieting is not as easy as it looks. Apparently it's not just about starving yourself. You shouldn't starve yourself anyway. And that looks shit. You shouldn't starve yourself anyway. Gonna make this bigger. You shouldn't be starving yourself to make you lose weight. That's pretty much what I've heard from I think my GP must have told me or something, that it's not good to starve. Starving isn't good, and it makes you put on weight, which is probably what I'm doing wrong, because sometimes I don't always eat as much. I forgot to buy myself some skim milk for my Weet-Bix. I haven't eaten my Weet-Bix this morning. Yeah, that looks shit house. It's not sparkling like it should. But basically, yeah, I just struggle to, losing weight is just too fucking hard. It's just bloody difficult. Just like trying to perform this demo is fucking hard. Trying to somehow make this look good. These roly-polies are really, really tough things to do. Hopefully that'll come up a treat. I'm not doing this one very well, folks. This one's not turning out for me. Now that looks better. It looks very bright. It looks a bit too bright, to be honest, but I'm thinking, that's what we pretty well wanted, was a bright result. That looks a bit dark, and that's a bit dark. Yeah. But basically, yeah, it's not as easy. Losing weight isn't as easy as it looks. It's fucking hard. And it's fucking... I really miss having the options of eating sweets and shit. It's just, dieting is boring. But that's why some people say don't call it a diet. Don't call it a diet. Well, what do you fucking call it? Fucking good times? It's not good times. It's not a fucking good time. Dieting is no fun. It's fucking hard. And I still call it a diet because it's what it is. It is what it is. It's a diet. Something that you don't enjoy. Something that's historically a difficult thing to do. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks interesting. We could use that. I'm actually thinking we might drop in a dual colour. Not a dual colour, a single colour. Not a single colour, what am I saying? Getting it all confused. A background colour. So I'm just going to drop in a background colour. And the magenta is going to be my colour of choice. I should have done that when I made it on the glass with the can. So I'm now going to try that movement again. And I hope that background colour looks a treat. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks interesting. The magenta looks a bit wishy-washy. Wondering... It does look interesting. Wondering if we're going to just start all over again with the can. We're going to go and bring out the can once again. I'm going to bring out the can. We're going to drop the enlargement again back to this. I hate doing this. I hate doing these roly-polies. I just find them so difficult, but they feel so good when you do a good job of it, folks. Hopefully no, I keep getting the colour wrong. The background colour comes up on here, making it look really nice. Yeah, the background colour is in, but look at the V, it's right in the middle of the page in darkness. Exactly where we didn't want it, how we didn't want it. I don't know why I didn't think to put a background colour in for this one until it was too late. And now we have something that's a shining good example of what can be done. Can be done. Sorry about the pun, folks. I didn't mean the pun. Now we can get stuck in. We've got to remove the background colour. Now we can resign this to the recycle. Now we've done it. We've done something good. We're going to make it into a movement piece, even though it looks good, perhaps not as a movement piece. So we're just going to spin it round. Yeah, I really miss my future husband Luigi. I really hate the way things have gone astray with the pair of us being lost to each other. That looks interesting. But basically, yeah, we got lost along the way, folks, as often happens in this sad life that we often have to live with. You know, it happens, folks. It actually happens. It happens that when we try to do our best and do what we think is right in life, you know, to do what is morally right, and then you fucking discover that what you've done decades later was totally immoral. You tried your best to do what you thought was right when you were young and impressionable, and then you find out later on in life that, hey, it's not the right thing. I did the wrong thing. This is why Luigi and I are no longer not together, because I fucking did the wrong bloody thing. Now that looks interesting. So we did no, he didn't do the wrong thing. It was me that did the wrong thing. It was me. I did it, folks. I fucked up. I fucked up, folks. It wasn't his fault. And in many ways, it wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to fuck things up the way that I did, but I did. And I unfortunately have the regrets to live with and the commiserations. I don't know if that's the right use of the word commiseration, but basically all this just went wrong. And I realise now, if I had known then what I know now, I would never have done what I did. I would have done the opposite. I would have flowed with who I was. I would have been myself, for all I know. I would have been myself instead of trying to be someone or something else. And basically, yeah, I just fucked everything up. That looks interesting, but it's not what I want. But basically, yeah, I just really did the wrong thing. And now I have to pay the price, folks. When you do things wrong, even when you intend to do them right, you often live with the consequences. And it's really, really fucking painful dealing with the foolishness that you did in your youth, even though it was meant for good. It was intended for the good. And I still kick myself to this very day, wondering what my life could have been if I had just been myself. So the lesson to take away, guys and girls, is you got to be yourself, folks. You got to be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else, and don't hate yourself for the things that you do that you're good at. You got to fucking just be yourself. You know, just fucking be yourself. Follow your dreams. Follow your passion. Don't try to squash your passion. Don't try to quench it like I did. I tried to do that, folks, and I fucked up. So now I'm telling you, that passion that you've got, that talent that you've got that doesn't currently make you any money, but gives you an enjoyment like nothing else, don't deny yourself. Don't squash it. You may not be able to make money out of it, but still, in the time that you have spare, just pursue it, folks. Just fucking pursue it. Don't try to be another person. Don't try to be some other non-existent fucking person who doesn't exist. You don't want to be a non-existent person. You got to be who you are and just accept who you are. Don't fucking listen to the crowd. The crowd can tell you a load of fucking shit. Don't listen to don't even listen to your parents. Well, you have to listen to your parents while you're under the roof, but don't let that stop you dreaming about what you're doing, folks. Don't let it take away. You know, as soon as you leave mummy and daddy's nest, just fucking pull out all the stops and go for it. You know, just pull out the stops and go for it. Don't let people try to convince you that you are wrong, because you got to listen to your inner compass, folks. Otherwise, things won't go right, and you will feel regret. You know, you will taste the pain of regret, and it could take 20 years for you to realise just what you fucking did wrong in your youth, just by not being yourself. Now, I'm thinking this one we're going to use. This is not an easy one to work with, but basically you just have to be your fucking self, folks. You have to be yourself. Don't be another person who doesn't exist. Don't be another non-existent person who might as well also be an asshole if they existed. You got to fucking do your thing. You got to do what you're good at, do what you're passionate for, and just go for it. Don't fucking listen to the crowd. The crowd can go fuck itself. As far as I'm concerned, the crowd can go get buggered. They can get buggered, folks. Get buggered. I'm trying to get my stuff on television. Trying to take the years that I wasted and have this stuff finally televised. Because I fucking well, when I was young, I gave up being a photocopier artist for a certain amount of time when it was popular. I was the best photocopier artist there was, and yet I did not let it go, as in let it rip. I didn't let it rip. I did the wrong thing and I gave it up, and now that's what I regret doing. I underestimated the power of this creative art that I've been doing for who knows how many decades, more than 30 years on and off. And basically, I'm trying to get back what I lost when I was young, what I fucked up. And I'm not happy with myself, what I did. I'm not happy that I didn't go with Luigi, because he was into the photocopier game as well. He was trying to encourage me to go with it, to flow with it. He wasn't saying it in those words, but because I didn't actually let him say as much as he probably wanted to say, or he just couldn't get through to me. And I was spending my time wanting to be, instead of a photocopier artist, I wanted to be a technician. And I thought being a technician was better because I could earn money, whereas art does cost money. Now I'm still not making any money on this, but I know that I'm on the money when it comes to this, that I'm doing the right thing by following this art and getting it on television, and hopefully locating my lost partner Luigi. Because if I had not have let the dream go, if I had not have let go of my photocopier art, I would have gone with Luigi. So you got to consider that when you try to drop something and get rid of it, you're also going to ruin the possibility of a happy relationship. So you got to fucking do what you're good at and what you love, and then otherwise, you're never going to get anywhere in life, and people are you could be that missing piece in the world's jigsaw puzzle, and if you're not there, the puzzle's not complete. Just like I wasn't there and the puzzle wasn't complete, and I now feel angry towards myself that I didn't go for it. So you got to learn from me, folks. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from the fact that I fucked up, and I fortunately didn't take it to the grave, which would have been the ultimate loss for me, would be to take it to the grave, and no one would have known about it, what I'm doing. So I'm trying to get on television to get my stuff out there and to find Luigi. And I've got bigger dreams ahead, which I can't cover now because we're just nearly finished just doing this piece of my puzzle here. Different sort of puzzle, this image. But basically, you've got to follow your dreams, folks. Anyway, that's worthy of a dream. I think now we can call this demo, finally, quits.